Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans.
Shit.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hold on, I'm trying to post a link. Alright.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Setting up the screen for Miller. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Oh, yeah. No!
Second and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh! You saw that shit coming.
Last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Roll my weed, get high, baby.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
And see, I gotta stop using Q's plays. These niggas know Q's plays. It's simple.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Goff. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
That's what I did.
Adam Thielen hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script, I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line.
What are you talking about?
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On their own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
They'll run. It's Miller. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards.
That should have been
decision to go for it doesn't pay off. It'll be a turnover on downs. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's been a long day for you. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Goff now looks to throw. And it's caught here. Amendola. And down inside the 15 he goes. Tennessee getting the 1st down on a big play of 18 yards. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He was brought down there by Will Parks. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Come on.
And it's
interception.
Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
What?
A throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
And their 1st down, Chiefs.
Let's go. 6-1.
Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. It's coming. 3 balls.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Gurley's got the 1st down and then some. And all the way down to the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
So backed up to the 6 now.
What the
3rd and goal.
Check.
Here's Carson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
What?
Give him a couple on
Are
the
you
run
serious?
here. Now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th. Goff. This one caught
That's
by Ridley.
crazy.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
That nigga really flipped him
Calvin Ridley.
like a pancake.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And then the nigga sat on the ground and watched him go into the end zone. Like, oh my God, I'm on my ass.
Now after the
I've fallen and I can't get up. That ass nigga. What the fuck is wrong with these people? You get played millions of dollars. If you see someone running into the fucking touchdown.
Make it the 24-yard
Nah,
line.
I'm kidding.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2nd and 11. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. This quarterback now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here.
Yeah, do that.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to air one out.
What?
And his pass is
I
intercepted.
hate this controller. That shit literally ran to the right on his own.
At the 27-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
I'm telling you, these dudes are slow as shit.
As a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. That's good for 28 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. From the gun, here's Goff. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, able to make the play defensively.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a throw for the left sideline.
This nigga really slid. Bro.
Run pays off for 29 yards.
And they could put him on skates.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
From the red zone now, Goff rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the
I thought so
there.
too. I would have been hot. I would have been like, you know what? You got this, dog.
In the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty
You
good
got
until
it.
the finish. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Goff throwing again. This is caught.
Hey, ain't no way.
All the way down at the 3.
That is crazy.
Timing is everything.
Man.
All the time. They worked on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans
I swear, these niggas just sit
Goff
there.
with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
You want me some weed?
This is taken at the 3.
Scoop.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, well, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
They cannot hold us down.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
KC last year on fourth down, 12 of 15, third best in the league, and they're going again.
Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. It's coming.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
They're going to try and throw.
Yep.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Now it's Carson, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. On second and goal.
Thank you.
When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Target. Switch.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Miller. He's going to have the first down past the 20.
Woo!
To the 44-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Oh, shit.
First down, nothing opening
That
up
was
really on the
hilarious.
running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. It's a very short kick, taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The first update now from a game going on in Cleveland. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one.
I hate this grinder.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Goff on first down. This is caught inside the 15. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Steps, and he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
But this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay.
What the fuck?
Big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They'll toss it to Miller.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. A first down carry now for Miller. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. On second down, here's Miller. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now a toss right to Miller. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up fourth down. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. From Soldier Field, meanwhile, in Chicago, a third-quarter score. And the Bears have scored to add on to their lead in that one. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. They got play action here on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
53, Mike 53. Push him back. Push him back.
Mike 53.
Maverick. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Play action. It's gone. Amendola's got it complete.
Yeah, it's like you need to just boost a little bit and like catch that shit.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 53. Check 53.
Off play action. Here's gone. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
180. Maverick. And bring it. Turbo's up.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Looking
That
end
should've been
zone,
picked
but
off.
it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
2nd and 9 now. He completes this into the hands of Miller.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 3rd down, Miller. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
First down, Kansas City.
Tight end right. 3 down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Oh, I should have just possessed it. Oh my God, I fucked up.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this,
One
but
more
he's
time.
showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking
What?
himself out of a ball game.
You
that
can't
the
hold a
wants.
fucking ball?
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Goff now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A very solid gain of 27. On first down, gone. To the end
Give
zone,
me that.
Away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs.
I swear to God, these niggas try me.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's crazy.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Motion, I got one. 53 to Mike. 53.
To the air again. Gone. Binds. And a big one here as he's taken down. Nigel Bradham able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to 4th down as well.
61, matchbox lights.
Here we go. 76. 76.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Fighting through pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Harper. Watch the slap. Check. Fresno.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Matt Judon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
I know, that was bullshit.
Indeed,
but it's whatever.
Good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Are you're going slow clap on me?
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
and this will be caught at the 30.
Bro, I'm getting fucking hold.
Finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for the Titans. 48 yards. There's gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd.
And his pass is intercepted.
Stop being so fucking slow.
Today. It's the former Seahawk,
Shit.
Earl Thomas. And he will return this one to the
Stop
30-yard
being so
line.
fucking slow.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing
Bro! That is a stop! Oh, God!
And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really big
Nah, I'm talking about how my nigga tripped. That was...
2nd and 15.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
That's complete. It's Gordon. And they'll get
Time
all
out.
the way
Time
up
out.
about
Time
5
out.
yards shy of
Time out.
midfield.
Time
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. As the
We gotta get this over with, man.
Seconds remaining. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that
Come
last catch. Good
on.
for 8 yards. Miller get it. He has been busy today. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
Calling timeout.
Like a lawn chair.
How many times do I have to hit
The
it?
Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
All right, last
as
one.
they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Out of the gun now on third down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
Come on.
Third down turns
Fuck.
to first with that 5-yard pickup. The
Thank you.
Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2
I'm trying to
remaining.
spike that
We'll
shit.
be back after this.
Last one. All right, last play of the game. Fuck.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Bang, 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 bang.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh! Shit.
That is in. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
All right.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Yeah. I like that.
Hey, Mike, 51.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Ah!
Now here's
Fuck.
another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And that will write a finish to this
GG.
ball game.
See you next season.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Tennessee, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they dropped their 7th game on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
I threw 6, he threw 4.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
71. I know you're 7 for 177. God damn. Lamar Miller 3 for 24. Josh Gordon 3 for 95. Metcalf 3 for 34. Well, I can't do nothing with your Metcalf. Nah, I'm kidding. Let me stop before people like trade me Metcalf. You're not doing shit with Metcalf. Yeah. Cause I don't want y'all niggas to get Metcalf. Defensive. What? Damn. Juden. Yep, that nigga Juden finna get player of the week. Thomas had one, Parks had one, Brodman, Nickerson. I didn't do bad.